Krupa and Kiran's Masala Dosa. Over to Krupa to give us all the ingredients.
Boiled potato. Boiled potato. Yeah, move it.
Yeah, move it.
Onions.
Okay, so we've had boiled potatoes, onions,
Lemon.
coriander,
tomatoes, some
chilies,
ginger, curry leaves, and our main dosa ingredients is its packet.
Okay, so this is the packaging. You get the dosa mix in, yeah.
And you can see maybe in the picture there, the dosa is how it look like. Yeah.
Okay.
And today I'm using my spices box. So I didn't take all ingredients out, but I'm using like turmeric, chili powder, dhania powder, mustard seed, cumin, chili, dry chilies. That's it. I'm using that whole ingredients from there.
You don't need to have the whole sets, right? I mean, there'll be things that you would prefer to use, and you can use that instead, yeah?
And this is for Sambar. And that's boiled gangu peas pulse.
Yeah. So what we've done is we've boiled some pigeon peas. Yeah.
Pigeon peas.
Pigeon peas with.
What peas are there? Sorry. What peas are there?
Pigeon
peas.
Yeah.
Pigeon.
Them in supermarkets in a frozen form as well. Yeah.
Frozen one is the green one, but green I use the dry one.
Yeah.
So you can get the dry one as well.
Yeah.
I will show you how it look like the dry one.
Okay. So it's pigeon peas. Yeah. So you can buy it in the frozen sections of. I know definitely you can get it in the bigger supermarkets. Yeah, or you get the dried version.
That's the dry version. It look like this.
Yeah, the dry version. Yeah, that's the dry version.
I just soak it for a while and then boil it and cooked it.
Yeah, so
it's like it's another pulse.
Yeah,
like
it's just another lentil type of a thing. Yeah. Okay. Okay, so that's been soaked and it's been mashed up. Krupa?
I still need to mess up really.
Oh, a bit more, yeah.
I did mess up, but
not sufficiently, yeah? Okay.
Now we'll do that first. First, we're going to cook the filling from dosa.
Okay, so for stage one, we're going to, in the dosa, or the dosa, yeah, we're gonna do the filling first, yeah.
Yeah. So it's onion and potato filling.
Yeah, it's the onion and potato filling which we're going to use. No, that, and you can pay. No, it's easy.
I'll just warm the.
You know, when I say dosa, it's a little bit like your pancake or your, is it crepe?
Crepe, yeah.
You make crepe. Yeah, that's it. You know that it's that type of a consistency.
Yeah. So are you going to fry it then? Are you?
We are going to. So that's the last part of.
Yeah. Yeah.
The filling's got to be done, and then that's the last bit that needs to be done. It's a warm pot.
Yeah. It's crispy as well. Right?
Yeah, crispy. Yeah. Okay, so we're just putting a little bit of oil.
Oil on for the potato and onion filling. Okay. About nearly 2 spoons.
Yeah, about 2 spoons of vegetable oil. Okay, we just letting the oil warm up.
And then I want to put some mustard seed.
Okay, and in the oil, first of all, we'll put mustard seed.
When the oil get warm.
Oh yeah, they're supposed to pop, aren't they?
Okay, we're just waiting for the, because it's important that the oil is hot or warm enough for the
mustard seed to crackle.
Yeah, for the some of the spices to start crackling together. Okay, good. Bit more. Yeah, we're still waiting for the oil to warm up.
Yeah, because it's funny because they bounce, don't they? They bounce.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, that's
very right, very right. Yeah. Yeah.
That's it.
Okay, you can hear some of the crackling.
Yeah, it's nice sound.
I put the 1 little spoon of
one spoonful of
teaspoon of
mustard oil, mustard seed.
Mustard seed.
Yeah, you can hear it crackling away now.
It's a crackling time. Just put the lid on.
Yeah, and it's bouncing off the top of the lid now.
Maybe they can hear it.
It's popping like popcorns.
And I'm adding the onion in there.
Okay, we're adding onion seed now.
Today we're making a little bit more.
Yeah, we're using 2 whole onions for this dish, yeah?
But I did more.
Yeah. 2 whole onions. Okay, I'm going to put it out now. One of the key things to Indian cooking is a lot of onions and garlic.
And ginger.
Huh?
And ginger.
And ginger. But definitely today we put with the oil 2 whole onions. We're just going to let the onions cook by itself, for let it soften up. Yeah. Okay, we're just going to bounce back to, you know, the pigeon peas. So whilst this is cooking, we're just going to go to camera 2.
Now I want to show you how to make the sambar.
Yeah.
From this.
This is this is the gravy. Yeah. Yeah. So this is the sambar which is being done. Right. So these are the pigeon peas, right? Yeah. So what we're going to do is going to give it a good whisk with a hand whisker.
Hand whisker, or you can use the electric whisker as well.
Yeah. Because she's doing the cooking, I'm not being a slave today.
1 glass of water.
Okay, 1 glass of water. Okay, and the pigeon peas were soaked in how much water?
3 cups, whatever bowl.
Yeah, about 2 to 3 cups of water.
Yeah.
Because it will reduce.
Yeah. And then when you're making sambar, you don't want too thin and too
You want it
it's
like a
not-
medium consistency.
Yeah, it's all mixed. Okay, now okay. I'm adding the old masala.
Okay, so we call it masala. So we're adding the different ingredients to it. Okay, yeah.
Turmeric,
Turmeric first,
half a teaspoon.
half a teaspoon.
1 teaspoon of coriander powder.
1 teaspoon of coriander powder.
And chili to your taste, but I'm adding the 1 teaspoon of chili.
1 teaspoon of chili. Go easy on the chilies, then you can always add it later on, yeah, because you don't want it. You want it good okay for your own taste.
And I'm putting 2 spoons of sugar.
2 spoonfuls of sugar.
Is that brown sugar?
We're using
Yes.
brown sugar, yeah.
Yeah.
You can use any sugar.
Any sugar will do.
I'm just
Okay,
mixing it.
we're just mixing it.
And I'm mixing this in the onion as well. Yeah.
Okay, so we're just sauteing the onions at the same time. Okay, and whilst we are cooking, give it some thoughts as to what you may want to do for the next time round.
I'm thinking everyone's really too quiet today. It's strange.
Sorry?
I'm thinking everyone's so quiet today. It's strange, but it's great for us that we have Karen hasn't got to edit it out.
I can hear the birds more than chirping away in the background.
No pigeons though.
Uh-huh. Well, we've used it in the curry. They're called pigeon peas.
It's me, Kieran. I'm sitting in the garden.
Okay, good. It sounds very pleasant.
It is.
Good. Okay, we're still sauteing the onions at the same time,
We're doing sambar.
and we're doing
I'm adding
the sambaro at the same time. Okay, so we've added
half a teaspoon of ginger.
half a teaspoon of ginger.
Paste, yeah.
Yeah.
And then I'm adding some 1 lemon.
Yeah, we're going to add a lemon to it. Squeeze the lemon. 1 whole lemon.
Yeah. Or if you don't like too sour, then
Yeah,
you can put half one.
obviously. Put lemon to your taste, you know. Sometimes it could get too bitter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The sambar should be sweet and sour
Yeah.
too.
The whole purpose of this sauce for the curry mix is for it to be sweet and savory, yeah?
Savory, yeah.
Sweet and sour.
Is it Tony there?
Sorry,
Tony there.
I think he is. Has Tony joined us?
Who?
Is that Tony?
It is, yes.
Right, Tony, this one's for you because this is what you requested. Yeah. Have you had this before, Tony?
I have, but only in London.
Okay.
Not local.
Okay. The thing is, there are only a few South Asian restaurants who do this, right? Because
In the
a lot of restaurants will only do the type of dishes that we've been doing. It's I know Wolverhampton's got a dosa mania and a few others in Birmingham.
Dosa mania.
Dosa mania, yeah.
Wow.
In the Wolverhampton is called dosa hut something.
Dosa hut or something, yeah.
Something like that, yeah. So you can get.
Yeah, so they do predominantly these type of dishes, South Indian dishes.
Is that where you go?
We have been, but we prefer to make our own because my son's very particular about his flavors and taste and that.
Now I'm adding some coriander as well.
We're adding a bit of coriander, fresh coriander.
So now.
Okay, coriander and salt, yeah.
And half a teaspoon salt.
Half a teaspoonful of salt.
Yeah. Sambar is ready.
Okay. Okay, so basically those are all your ingredients, right? The sauce or the curry mix is practically done. It needs to be cooked and boiled, right?
And then some vagar on that.
Yeah, and at the end of the day, your dish is only as good as this particular sambar, we call it, or the curry or the sauce, right? Because you'll find different places their sauces are quite bland, but the effort that's made into making the sambar will bring out the taste of the dosa and the filling. So there are three components to this dish. Okay, so that's all ready, but it's going to be cooked shortly.
Yeah.
On the back burner.
Burner.
Yeah, so we're just going to let that cook gently on the back burner. Okay.
Yeah. I'm just putting that.
So that's the curry or the gravy that will go on top of the
Dosa.
The dosa.
And then now this onion is
Okay.
nearly
The onions are.
done. So now I can put all masala in there.
Yeah, okay. No, because
Wait a second. Masala.
Okay.
Yeah. I put some cumin seed. I should have put it before I forgot. I just adding the cumin seed.
We're just going to add some cumin seeds.
Half a teaspoon of haldi.
Half a teaspoonful of turmeric.
Half a teaspoon chili powder.
Half a teaspoon of chili powder.
And some chopped chili. Half a teaspoon.
Half a teaspoonful of fresh chili.
And 1 teaspoon of dhania powder.
And 1 teaspoon of dhania powder or coriander powder.
Coriander powder, yeah. And now mixing all together.
Thank you, no problems. Okay, so we're just going to add a little bit of salt.
Yeah. Half a teaspoon of salt.
Yeah.
Just
Can I ask, please, is this a traditional recipe or is this one you've adapted to your own taste?
It's quite traditional.
well,
Yeah, because in South India, It's very similar to what what they would do it.
Mhm.
Yeah, because this is part of the filling, Tony. Yeah.
Mhm.
Different type of filling is
Yeah,
all
you
right.
get different types of fillings. Okay, so at the same time, we are stirring the pot at the back of the sambar, we call it.
Just put the lid on for a,
We're just going to let that cook for a while.
and then I will add the potato.
Yeah, so with that, the next bit is the addition of the potato. It's, somebody's in the garden. Any questions so far? That's the sambar, that's the gravy, the sauce that would go on top.
Kiran, what's the pot called that you're cooking it in again?
The pot,
Handi.
handi, H-A-N-D-I. Yeah.
Okay.
So yeah, it's in some restaurants you may even get served some dishes in a smaller version of this.
Small one, yeah. You can use it.
Yeah, we could have done this in a saucepan or something, but we thought we'd show it to you in one of those traditional pots. Okay, so that's the sauce slowly simmering away, all the flavors merging together, as are the onions and all the other flavors from the spices. Okay, so we now that things have softened up, we're adding how many potatoes?
It's a 2, but we take a little bit more today.
Yeah, so it's about 2 to 3 potatoes, depending on the size. Yeah, we boiled it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's a boiled potato.
yeah, we boiled the potatoes, so they're already half cooked. This is essentially the main ingredients of the filling, right? And you'll notice it'll slowly change color and consistency.
Yeah.
Okay, so we're just going to let that cook. So it's that filling which goes in the dosa. Yeah, and we're going to now do something which is known as a vagar, right? Which is, or it's called tarka. You know how you get that sizzling effect, yeah? But we're going to use some spices. Yeah. Yeah.
It's like that.
Okay. You know, it's like in the dal we made, yeah, we're going to put some spices on
oil,
top.
mustard seeds,
Yeah.
and curry leaves.
And it's a
like that.
special way of doing it. We're going to show you that now. Or we'll talk you through that. Okay. Okay. Okay, so we just the sambar or the dal is cooking at the back. Just being moved to the one side.
Yeah. And I'm doing that now. Okay.
Okay, so we're now going to do what is known as the vagar, right? Which is or tarka, right? Which is the stuff that goes on top
The sambar.
into the sambar. Okay.
Still, I'm warming the saucepan.
Okay, we're just warming the saucepan. Later.
But that's why I think.
Okay, so we're just going to put a bit of oil into a pan.
2 tablespoons.
2 tablespoons. Obviously, if you're in a restaurant, you know, the chefs would frazzle these things within 10 minutes or so, but we're obviously going at a gentler pace.
Then the oil get warm.
Yeah, once the oil's warm, we're going to add
some dry chili.
Some dry chilies, red
Red
chili.
chili.
Yeah, dried red chilies.
And some cinnamon.
And some cinnamon sticks.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's optional.
Yeah.
That's optional.
Yeah, this is optional. However, it does add to the flavor. Okay, so things they will pop. The chilies will pop.
I'm putting some mustard seed now.
Okay, we're putting some mustard seeds, so you'll get more popping.
And what's this? You've made the one in the pot before. What's this one for?
Yeah, this will go on. This
On
will,
the sambar.
this, you know, the one that we made in the pot. Yeah.
Yeah.
This we're going to add to the top to give it additional flavoring.
Oh, right. Okay.
This is going to give it that extra zap.
Okay. If it wasn't zappy enough.
If it wasn't zappy enough, yeah. You see,
That's for sambar.
we're cooking for the very, very zappy people of SVI.
And I'm adding some cold in.
Okay.
Can I ask about mustard seeds?
Yes,
Yeah.
you can.
What's the difference between the yellow mustard seeds and the black mustard seeds? Because we can't seem to get black mustard seeds.
Yeah, I think normally black mustard seed you can use in the cooking, and that like mainly for the that crushed flavor.
Oh, yes. Yeah. You know,
Just something like that.
The yellow one, or yeah, that the cress, watercress.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's that one. Yeah, but the black mustard seeds you can get from supermarkets and from some of the Indian shops.
And that may be mainly using.
Yeah, it's definitely different.
Yeah, and this mainly using in the cooking. This one.
Yeah. The other one's used for that germination of watercress.
And I add some cumin seed.
Okay, we're gonna. Okay. We're gonna put some cumin seeds.
Some curry leaves.
Some curry leaves.
I got dry one. I haven't got fresh one. I'm putting the add one dry
curry leaves.
You can get the fresh one as well.
You can just see. You can just hear some of the chilies, the mustard seeds,
Cumin seeds.
the cumin seeds, and all frazzling away.
And I'm adding some tomato.
A little bit of tomato.
Just a tiny. And some fresh coriander.
Yeah, some fresh coriander.
just turn it off. And now I'm just adding this into the sambar.
Okay.
I will bring the sambar.
Right. So this is the pièce de résistance, meaning that in the sambar, the sauce that we made earlier, we're going to add this other mixture. So this gives you that additional, the zap.
Yeah, can you able to
Yeah,
see?
yeah.
Now I'm adding in here in the sambar. You can see how it's.
Yeah.
Be able to see?
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
All about the fusion of the different flavors, mixtures coming together to give you that authentic taste of South India.
So our sambar is.
Yeah, our
Can you able to
sambar
see?
is just
Ready, yeah.
is now ready, right? So we'll just leave it in the back for a bit, yeah,
Yep.
whilst we get. Okay, so this is the filling.
This done as well. Yeah.
Okay, so that's practically cooked as well.
I'm just putting some little tomatoes in there.
So I'm just putting a few tomatoes in there, which we'll have to fish out later because my son doesn't like tomatoes.
Some coriander.
And some, he doesn't like the green bits, so we'll have to fish those out as well.
This filling is done.
Okay, so the filling is practically now ready, and
Kiran, could you put chicken in this, or is this just a vegetarian dish?
No, you
anyway?
you can add chicken to this, right? You can add strips of any meat, right?
Yeah.
But definitely you can.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But mostly in South India or throughout India, this should be eaten as a vegetarian dish. But there's no harm in being creative with how much or different things you want to put in.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay, so we're going to move these two items of the potato filling and the sambar, this gravy or the sauce that we made earlier, right? So to go on to making our masala, the dosa. You know, the filling, what do you call it? The pancake.
This is our dosa tawa.
This is a special dosa tawa or frying pan.
But you can use any frying pan as
Yeah,
well.
you can use any of the types of frying pans you have to make those dosas.
Just I'm warming up and I'm making the dosas. I'm telling now, I'm going to show this I'm making.
Okay, so we are going to use the preparation from. Yeah. Okay, so we're going to use this GITS preparation packet. Yeah. Yeah, and we're going to cheat. We can, and you can buy this from any of the supermarkets. We have not been commissioned to advertise.
What a name, two gits.
Yeah. But what I'll say, they make lots of different types of preparations, and they're a very reasonable price. You know, some of the Indian sweets as well. You can get them as well, like gulab jamun, jalebi.
Lots of vada.
Yeah,
lots of
there's so many different.
They are very good as well.
Yeah.
Dokra, anything. Yeah. They're very good.
Okay, so we're putting the GITS dosa mix into a container.
And they got in the back, they got the how to use it.
Yeah,
it's
clearly shown
instruction as well.
how to go through it in terms of the preparation. Yeah.
Yeah.
Even I could do it. Sorry, somebody was trying to say something.
Yeah, I'm going to say that'll look well. If you go and go, I'd like some gits, please. Probably look at you and say.
No, they would. But I think if you say you want gifts, I think you can even get it from Tesco's and Tesco, Morrison's, Asda. They will all have it in
Not
the.
in the Morrison, but definitely Tesco and
Yeah, in you know the Asian or the Indian aisles. Yeah,
yeah, you can
definitely
get it
will be there.
in the ingredients, they say 320 ml water.
Yeah, 320 ml of water.
So I'm just adding the water now. This is 320 ml
Yeah,
water.
she's already put 320 ml in the container.
And now slowly
We're
I'm
mixing it together. It's basically like a batter mixture. Yeah, flour batter mixture.
Well, that's what pancake mix is, isn't it? Really?
Yeah,
and Yorkshire pudding. Yeah.
You got it. You got it. That's exactly the type of thing we're going to do. Yeah. Okay, all right.
No, garam tray.
Yeah, all right.
This should be very hot. That's right.
Okay, so she's mixing it well so that there are no lumps, no dry bits of flour in there. It's a rice flour.
It's a rice flour.
Oh, rice flour and some lentils. Yeah.
Some lentils.
Yeah. The mixture. Okay, as we've said, whilst we are getting on with this dish, think of what you may want to do next time.
And all shout at once.
Absolutely.
We've covered loads, haven't we now?
We have, you know, just try out different things. I know some of you are getting really great at making rice type of things and even some of the simple curries, but if you want, we can do a recap on some of the things later on or on a different session. But definitely, or the other thing we could do at a different time is do some Mexican stuff.
Oh, you love Mexican food. Yeah.
So I missed, somebody said something. Yeah, we can try Mexican, or we can go to some of the things that were suggested, which was either like a fish, soya type of a thing, or sag paneer or something like that.
Anybody? What would you like to cook for us, Kiran and Chris?
We really don't, you know, we're open for any suggestion, and we'll try and come up with a way of doing it, because we thought, hang on, let's hear what people want to do, and then we can try. Yeah.
I think because it's nice and summery and light, and we're all trying to be healthy, something with some a bit of fish.
We've got a suggestion. It's called Mexican Bell. Right, it's a blend between a fusion between a Mexican and an Indian type of a dish.
Oh, right, okay.
Yeah,
it's all salad and vegetables.
It's a salady type of a dish. Yeah, because we said
it's lovely.
Yeah. So we can try that 2 weeks from now. A Mexican Bell. I know people had given suggestions of sag paneer or a fish type of a dish, but we can always pick those up in the future.
Yeah.
Now I think the tawa should be the very hot. Yeah, the fry pan should be very hot.
Okay, for this particular dish, the frying pan or the dosa has to be very, very hot. Yeah.
I'm taking the hot water and just plenty of
Okay. So just put the hot water just to make sure that it is really, really piping hot. Yeah.
No.
The water sizzling on the frying pan.
And it's between the full high temperature.
It's the highest temperature you can get, yeah?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, any questions whilst we're doing this? This is the last part of this particular dish. So once this is done, then we'll show you how to prep up and mix.
Yeah.
Now I'm just put 1 teaspoon oil.
Okay, 1 teaspoonful of oil.
I'll take the tissue with the oil get warm.
Yeah, we're going to take just a little bit of tissue.
And just spread it all over the...
We're just spreading it around the dish. Yeah. Or you can have you can use a brush or something.
But brush will be sometimes very
warm, the thing with the
plastic,
brush, the plastic would melt in there.
Yeah.
We're just using a clean tissue.
Okay, now it's all fine.
Okay.
Yeah.
This is a South Indian delicacy, yeah.
Now I take this.
Okay, so we're now taking that batter.
And put it
okay,
are
you with us?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. So we're now making the
and just circle it.
Okay, so
if you want more bigger, then you can put it there.
So that's that batter, and it's just being made into a round type of a preparation.
Just want to cover it for a while. Yeah.
We're just going to cover it up for
just a few seconds.
A few seconds, 15, 20 seconds, no more than that.
Yeah.
Just to make sure the bottom is cooked.
Do you have to flip it over?
You can take it out.
You don't need to flip it over.
Not now, but that's not necessary.
Yeah.
You have to put it lid on because it's easily take it out. That's why I thought
it will come off quite easily.
Okay.
Famous last words.
What's the diameter of the pan?
This is a large pan, probably about 12 to 14 inches, because you get large, really, in some of the restaurants, you get really large dosas, probably the size of
a dinner plate.
Really,
a huge dinner plate.
Yeah. They do more than bigger than this.
Yeah. This is a medium dosa as far as we're concerned.
Yeah. I'm adding some oil in top.
Yeah, we're just going to put a little oil on the top.
And you can do this in the fry pan as well. It's
frying
not
pan's
like
fine, yeah.
Frying as well, yeah.
Okay, so it's about 12 inches large. Yeah,
more than 12.
It's about 12 to 14. Yeah, 12 to 14 inches in length. Okay, so we just put a bit of oil.
I'm just sprinkling some chili.
Okay, so just going to put some red chilies on it.
Sprinkle it.
Chili powder.
Chili powder, yeah. Just sprinkle it.
Okay, guys.
Is it still in the frying pan now?
It's still in the frying pan.
Yeah. All right, okay.
Okay, now we're going to take, we're going to leave that in there, and we're going to put the filling in there.
Okay.
Yeah. So this is called Masala Dosa. Effectively, the potato and the onion is known as the masala or the filling.
Yeah. Does it look good, Kelly?
Yeah, it's strange. It looks like an egg from here because the colouring's really
Yeah,
white.
it looks like an omelette.
Yeah. I'm just waiting for the filling to go in because the filling looks absolutely amazing. It's like my kind of thing. Onions, onions and garlic.
Potatoes, yeah.
Oh, that's just nice.
It's like a large egg without the yolk in. That's the best way.
That's it. That's a good explanation.
There's no yolk. That.
It looks like a big egg white.
Frying pan looks like me, round and hot. Sizzling.
Okay. I told you we thought we were going to have some technical issues, but no, we managed to resolve it.
Your first one is always.
The first one they're always a little bit difficult. Yeah.
Then it's all right.
Yeah. Thereafter, they usually do peel off.
That happens with pancakes, the same thing.
It's not the same trick. Yeah. The first one is always troublesome.
I bet you get that one, don't you, Kieran, and everybody else gets the good ones.
You know, you're right. At the end of the day, make sure everybody else are well fed and watered. But usually the women are the martyrs. They put up with a lot more than the men do.
No, I will do some.
Okay, so we're now putting the filling in the middle. Yeah. That's the filling of the potatoes, onions, and all the spices. That's the filling. Yeah. So lamb plate.
No.
Okay. So now we've flicked it over
and just fold it.
We just fold it, half fold it one side,
and another side.
And then we fold it the other side.
Yeah. Now I want to put it in the plate.
So that's effectively like a pancake with the filling.
Mm-hmm. Just put it in the plate now.
Okay, it's like a pancake with savoury fillings in it.
That's one way of putting it, yeah.
I used to work in the shop doing pancakes. We used to do everything: cheese, sausages.
Yeah, absolutely. You can put cheese in there. You can put paneer in there.
No. You want to plate? Yeah.
You put a light in the
That looks nice.
Okay, so that's the pancake. So that's the. Yeah, that's it.
Yeah.
Shall we do you another one, or have you got the idea?
No, that's lovely. Is there any questions?
Do you want me to make another one?
We can do another one whilst we're at it. It won't take.
When's the restaurant opening?
It's the size. I don't know whether anybody has like the Chinese pancakes, with all this like stir fry stuff in it. It's kind of that size.
Oh, right.
Yeah.
Kiran, is the texture, do you have it crispy or is it best left soft? Or
It's crispy. Yeah. There's a lot of shadows coming onto the from the window, so I can't.
Here now.
Yeah,
Christian, what are you going to have with that? You're going to have it on its own?
No, we're gonna show you what goes in there in a minute. So we're gonna put the sambar. Yeah, because it's just the sun so sharp.
Okay,
here. Yeah, we're gonna move it, and yeah, that's a lot better. That's it. Yeah. Can you?
You want me to make another one? You want to see another one?
Shall we do you another one?
Oh, I'm happy either way.
Yeah.
Okay.
Banana.
Yeah, banana. Okay, we good. So you're going to show you another one, right? There we are. We just cleaning the pan. Just a bit of oil. Which is someone for the jelly hunter. Okay, so we just spreading the oil around.
What's the name of the pan again you're using, Cooper?
Sorry.
Sorry.
What's the name of the pan again you're using?
We're just using a large pan. It's
called dosa.
It's a
dosa pan.
You can buy it in
this from the TK Maxx. I bought it from.
Got you.
But yeah, but you can make this in the fry pan as well,
Yeah.
Tony.
Oh no, I've got to get myself one of those that look better.
Yeah, you can. You should be able to get it from the Indian shops, or you can.
Not TK Maxx and
TK Maxx.
some.
You know, these are the kind of frying pans you would use, or the pans you would use for your pancakes or your crepe scissors or something like that. Yeah.
Yeah.
But you can definitely get these. I mean, we got ours from TK Maxx some time ago.
Long time ago, yeah. It's getting good.
Yeah.
Now I'm putting the another one on, yeah.
Yeah. So we're going to do is we're going to show you a second dosa. We're going to do the same thing. We put the mixture in.
And circle it.
Swirling spreading the mixture around.
Yeah.
Taking a bit more.
Normally when you do circle it, it's just going one. And just now I'm closing this.
Yeah. Any questions?
I think a nice white wine would go with that, Kieran.
I'm sure it would. Yeah, I think it's for that kind of a. It's not a red.
No, I think a nice crisp white wine with that.
Indeed. I think something crisp, bubbly.
Yeah.
Kind of
cool wine.
Indeed, I think you're probably right. But around here, there aren't many dosa restaurants.
And Soho Road as well.
One in Wolverhampton, Soho Road in.
Yeah, they go to it.
Yeah, and then there's one in Moseley that we know of.
God, I haven't been over Moseley for years.
Yeah. But yeah, fewer places that do this, then you know you get your traditional type of paneer dishes, your soya dishes, and your potato dishes. Okay, so are we okay to do that fusion of Mexican and Indian, Mexican bear?
Yeah, no, that salad sounds lovely.
Lovely.
We'll do that. Anything else that people have tried to do not so long ago, or any success?
Some chili powder.
Okay, we're gonna add some chili powders to it. Chili powder.
And some oil as well.
A bit of oil.
I'm just really keen on saguara at the minute. I've got a big passion for it.
Oh, sorry.
Saguara I've been ordering lately. It's
Oh,
gorgeous.
sag. Yeah, that's spinach.
Yeah.
One day that.
Yeah, we can do that. It's quite a simple dish, right?
Look
now. Yeah.
Second one.
Okay, this is the second. See,
easy
this one peeled off easily, right, compared to the first one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You won't get that one, Kieran.
Sorry?
You won't get that one.
I think my daughter or my son will get it. My son's come back from uni, so I think he's likely to get the best one.
Oh, lovely.
And I think my daughter's walking back from school as well now. Okay, so we're just going to fold it half over, and we're going to fold the other part. Okay, this one. And these are quite thin, you know, they're almost paper thin.
Looks lovely.
In fact, when you go to the restaurant, they will make you something called, or if a paper dosa.
Yeah.
Paper dosa is
Just
so,
like a plain dosa and sambar with that.
Yeah. So we've just taken and we've just plated up the dosa. There you go, down.
Yep.
All right. Right? Okay, this is the dosa, and those are the things, the accompaniments. So you have got in front of you the dosa with the filling.
Filling in there. That's a coconut chutney.
That's a coconut chutney, which would go with that.
That's a dhania coriander.
A coriander chutney.
And that's a sambar.
That's the sambar. That's the gravy that we. So what would happen is you would put that gravy on top of this particular preparation. So yeah, you know, what people do is they cut off a little bit with a fork and a spoon, and then dip it into the into the sambar.
Gravy. Yeah.
Into the gravy. Yeah.
Yeah. And just.
And that's it. That way it retains that crispiness, because if you put if you actually poured it all over the dosa, it would go soft.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's effectively masala dosa. Okay, so that's with it's got the two chutneys with it, a coconut chutney. India would have a lot of the coconut trees and the coconut palms. And
do you buy coconut chutney, or did you make it?
No, we buy the coconuts, break it up, and there's coconut water in there. You drink the coconut water, and then you can
add some spice, chili and stuff.
So what you do with the coconut, you have to
grind it.
You have to either grind it, or what you
with the chutney, you have to grind it.
You have to grind the chutney to get it that paste type of a consistency.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You could put it in a whizzer, couldn't you?
You could put it in a whizzer. Yeah. So that is the dish, or masala dosa, as it's called in the restaurant.
Very nice.
Looks lovely.
Thank you.
Sauce looks really tasty. It's got see-through, but lots of flavours. I can imagine.
You know, the sauce makes all the difference. Yeah, I know we took some time over the sauce, right? But it's all in the preparation.
Definitely.
Yeah. And that sauce, you can just have that with rice.
Yeah.
Yeah. You can, rice and that sauce, right? That's your one of the meal.
Vegetable rice, love it. I love your vegetable rice.
Yeah, yeah. You know, the same batter, you can actually steam it, and it's called idli sambar. Okay, any questions? Anything else before we wrap it up?
No.
Just lovely.
Can I ask how much was this per head? And how
Per
much
head?
it cost in a restaurant?
Oh, restaurant. It's not much. It's 4 pounds.
I reckon between 4 and
to
7
pounds.
pounds.
Yeah, depending on
This would cost you, definitely between 4 and 7 pounds. 4 would be the lowest, right? But I reckon definitely 750, definitely.
650, 750, something like that. Yeah.
As it
550 different dosas.
And depending, if you put paneer in it, paneer is a bit more expensive because it's the part of the cream cheese preparation. So that would cost a little bit more, maybe.
It's a bit under the 7 pounds.
Yeah, around the same kind of price.
And depend on which restaurant.
Yeah. We're looking at about between 4 and 7
£7
quid.
pounds, yeah.
So when you go out, you just get one.
Just for yourself,
yeah, you'd get one, but I tell you, I can bet you a bottom dollar it's
because
hard.
they are like really big, like if
They're much bigger than
bigger
this.
than these.
Yeah, we've done almost like a 3/4 or half a portion.
Half, they got much bigger than that.
And you get it in a larger dish as well.
Lovely.
Okay. Okay, right. Any questions or anything else before we
sit down and eat?
Right. Any I've given it to them.
Ingredients: potatoes and onion masala, 2 medium boiled potatoes, 2 medium onions chopped or sliced, 1 teaspoon ginger chopped or grated, 1 teaspoon salt, adjust to taste, 2 tablespoon oil, half a teaspoon of mustard seeds, half a teaspoon cumin seeds, 1 sprig of curry leaves, 1 to 2 green chilies chopped or sliced, 1 teaspoon of red chilli powder, 1/4 teaspoon turmeric, use more if needed. For garnish, 2 tablespoons coriander leaves chopped finely. To pressure cook the dal, 1 cup tuvar dal pigeon peas lentil, 1 small bowl of tomatoes, half a teaspoon turmeric powder, half a teaspoon ginger paste, red chilli powder, coriander powder, 1 teaspoon of salt, 3 cups of water, 3 teaspoons of sugar or jaggery, half a lemon, tadka tempering, 2 tablespoons of oil, half a teaspoon mustard seeds black, 1/4 teaspoon hing, and chopped corn for garnish.